On October 29, 2024, I published a vlog about how I had coined the term conservative resurgence that was now used to describe the fundamentalist takeover of the Southern Baptist Convention, which began in 1979. But a former colleague, Mark Wingfield, researched the subject and published a story January 2nd, 2025 in Baptist News Global. What he found was that no, I didn't invent the term, but its usage did take off significantly after my news article was published. Here's the recap. I was assistant editor of the Baptist Messenger, the state newspaper for Oklahoma Baptist. We were printing a story by Sarah Zimmerman, who had moved to what is now the North American Mission Board in Atlanta. In that story, Sarah had used the term fundamentalist takeover, and the editor wanted us to use a less offensive term. After hours of discussion, in frustration, I said, well, why don't we just call it a conservative resurgence? The editor liked that. We used it, and before long, it was being used everywhere. Wingfield saw the vlog and went on a mission to find out if I was correct. I wasn't. Here's what he found. In 1988, a slightly different usage was found in a book titled The Resurgence of Conservatism in Anglo-American Democracies by Barry Cooper, Alan Kornberg, and William Mishler. It was used in another 1988 book, Canada at the Polls, 1984, by Howard Ray Penniman. Even earlier, on February 29, 1988, a Baptist Press story by Marv Knox identified Criswell College president Paige Patterson as a leader in the recent SBC conservative resurgence. Another Baptist Press article by Stan Hasty on March 18, 1988, used the term in a quote by another SBC leader, and it was used again in an article about future SBC President Morris Chapman on February 16, 1990. SBC historian Lewis Morris says the term was in wide use verbally in the mid to late 1980s, but it wasn't in print very much. All of those predated my coining of the term, but were also published before I started working for the Baptist Messenger. I doubt that I'd seen any of the articles, but somehow my subconscious memory pulled it out at that moment. I'm in good company because this has happened several times to musicians. George Harrison used the tune of the Chiffons' He's So Fine when he wrote the music for My Sweet Lord. Ray Parker Jr. used the tune of Huey Lewis and the News' I Want a New Drug when he wrote the theme for Ghostbusters. Vanilla Ice used the intro of Queen's Under Pressure when he wrote Ice Ice Baby, and many other times. So I can breathe a sigh of relief. I didn't coin the term. Although once we used it in the Messenger, it did take off and never looked back. Mark Wingfield's article on this is excellent. You can read it at the link that's published in the blog in the comments. And also, for more commentary and humor, subscribe to my YouTube channel at the link in the comments. Thank you and have a great day.